Klesproduction, yeah, that's me.
And now on to this week's segment of entertainment on This, That, and the Third. Ms. Rici, what's topping off our entertainment segment, please?
Okay, so I'm really excited about this story. I saw it on Vice News last night.
Hey, Vice.
Have you ever heard of this store called Round 2?
Round 2. No, have not. Heard of Roundup. You spray your weeds and they die and your flowers remain alive.
No. So this is a vintage streetwear store, right, called Round 2.
Okay.
The owner, Sean, what is his name? Worthspoon?
Worcestershire sauce.
No.
Worthspoon.
It was on Vice last night. And so they took us to like this big warehouse full of every piece of clothing you could think of, right?
You mean like pants, jeans,
vintage
jackets?
Clothing, yes.
Okay.
Shoes,
Everything,
sweaters, t-shirts.
Wardrobes.
From Polo to Gucci.
Oh, different name brands? Okay.
Every.
Just the throwback shit.
I'm talking about, remember Mastels?
No.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't there.
Remember?
Wasn't there, man. Come on, hit me with another one.
Remember? Okay, no, maybe like the size of a roller rink. I'm trying to give you the size, how big this warehouse is.
I'm talking about a brand. Okay, yeah.
No, so the store was huge.
Gotcha.
They spent.
Damn, we got a lot of good stuff in here right now. Woo! Now's the time to shop around too. Low key though, we had all of our other stores like send us mad shit. Like it is really stocked right now of like stuff that was exclusive to New York or Miami. You know what I mean? Plus we've been buying our asses out here.
They spent hours, right? You have to spend a minimum of $500 to go in and shop, right? They spent $2,000.
Okay.
They bought t-shirts for like $15 to $30. Some t-shirts had stains on them. Yeah. It'd be like a Madonna with like a faded piece here. Bought it.
Oh.
They're gonna make 30% markup on each item.
Are these items that celebrities have worn?
These are items that anybody has worn.
And they buying stained clothes?
Used vintage stuff. This ain't even
spilled on me vintage?
Man, look.
What the fuck?
It's like thrifting.
Right.
Okay. So get this. They started in 2013 in Richmond, Virginia, in like one of those little, we see them here now, up and down the street when they have the little pop-ups.
Yeah.
So it was a very small type store, right?
Look like they give out newspapers in that bitch.
Yeah. So they started in that, and basically it was just kind of their own personal taste. They all like to kind of wear old, vintage, used thrifters.
Right.
Okay. They turned that shit into major cash. 7 stores later.
Wow.
Meanwhile, all the malls are closing. All these brick and mortar stores are closing.
On their way out.
They have a strip in Cali where they have their merch store with like all their own Round 2 type stuff. Merchandise is. They have their vintage store. Right. Then they have like a regular pop-up store. The pop-up store reminds me of a Dave Jeff kind of store, right? And basically, people from all over the world come, and it's mostly for the experience.
How you doing, bro? I'm from Slants. I'm checking out the shop. Yeah. No way, dude. That's crazy. 6 hours? What's your name? Great. What's up, Nick?
Hey, Round 2 making friendships out here.
Yeah, no. It's got class.
What up, my name is Kyle, out here from the East Coast. I actually went to high school with Sean.
What's up, Matt from Charlotte. Just here to check out the kicks. Say what up to Sean.
What's up, Graham?
It's like a skateboarder, hipster
like
vibe-ish, right?
Yeah.
And they have about 1.6 million followers on IG, and they upload these YouTube videos because their website does not work. So they're doing all this with no website. YouTube videos have promoted like the events and stuff that they have in the store, and they don't really have events, but it's just the vibe.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Big steals. Woo. Shout out to my father for popping these. David Cruz, my father.
Baby Milo hoodie, size small, for 100, that's a steal. I've been looking for one for a while.
Hi, I'm Stefan. I'm from Two Life Fashion. We're also running a store in Berlin. I just picked up some really hot vintage pieces. Actually, I'm from Germany, but these are dead stock Adidas pieces. $150, insane pricing. And some really dope shirts.
I won't be on the show. I'm from Pennsylvania, bro. We used to travel before LA or New York. We used to go all the way to Ginger, man. Travel 5 hours. Shout out Round 2, man. This shit crazy.
I like that. No events.
Okay, so 7 stores. Guess how much these people make a year off of vintage Clothing.
Man, if I had to guess, I would say like 5 million annually.
Close to 20 annually.
How many of them is it?
Stores.
Nah, people in this organization.
He was one of the owners. He maybe has 2 partners, so maybe 3 of them.
About 3 on damn. Yeah, they putting in about 7 apiece, 20 total. That's what's up. Off some motherfucking
used, thrift type
Hugo boss
stuff like
the Grant Hills.
Can't believe it.
Grant Hills. I got
so they're opening the store in Chicago, Houston, and then they're going international.
I mean, I don't think that is too far-fetched to believe. One, the world is changing, man. Business is changing.
Like, it just made me be like, remember how everybody was paying like $100, $200 for some jeans or a shirt?
I remember.
You know, and now they paying $75, $80 for you.
Like they let that bitch spoil for 20 years. Yes. And resold it for. It's like, yo, that's crazy. And now you're like the source of. You're almost a destination spot when people come to this area. Like, man, I want to bring my old shit. I want to get some other old shit.
Australia, from China, from Mexico.
You know why though? The emotional connection that you have to what those items meant to you during your developmental years. I feel like if I could find an authentic motherfucking, this is a real ass.
That's what the guy said.
The jersey Tupac had on and above the rim versus a replica. I would probably covet that shit.
He said the meaning behind it. They really said they felt like they're meeting a celebrity when they go to the store. And he's very personal and that's what the owner said. He said a lot. He said that he thinks a lot of the stores that have failed in the past were because the owners were mean. They weren't as friendly. It was like, come buy your stuff and leave. It's like, come hang out, chill. You know, shop with me, kick back. So it was dope.
I will say this, customer service is like a lost art, dog. I think we talked about this hella episodes ago, that in our community, like, you can go to the Hispanic community and just get a little bit more quality service at a McDonald's. Versus here, where it's like, you got the big ass Shamrock Shake poster. Why the fuck don't we have any Shamrock Shakes in the community? You know what I'm saying? It's St. Patrick's Day, motherfucker. You don't have no Shamrock Shakes, and it's 11 a.m.
I know. It's so irritating.
Nevertheless, we can't teach something that we haven't learned ourselves. So who's training our people to do customer service? But I went to a Panda Express the other day. My children are just on that kick. They just love Panda Express right now. And the lady, you know, I'm ordering the big plate. I'm like, yeah, let me get the brown rice. Let me get the orange chicken. Let me get the honey walnut shrimp. And let me get the new wok shrimp, wok fried shrimp. She was like, oh, okay, cool. Well, the honey walnut is an extra $1.25. Take it or leave it. I'm like, all right, cool. You know, money ain't a thing. It is what it is. She was like, and you only get 5. I was like, what? And then she was like, and then the wok fried shrimp is another $1.25 extra, and you only get 7. And I'm like, but the orange chicken you not counting, and that shit ain't no extra? Give me 3 fucking orange chickens, man, and heap that shit up on there. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, it was so robotic. That experience was just kind of like, why are you asking me about this $1.25 upcharge? And then why are you counting my fucking morsels, dog? Like, why are you telling me I'm paying more and getting less? I think that's like she was well trained in how to deliver that fucking speech, but it just made me feel like I don't really want to buy this shit right now.
Make me feel like I'm getting a good deal.
Make me feel like I'm getting value, dog. This is like robbery. Like, I'm going to charge you extra for less.
They don't have the finesse part.
No, it didn't feel like
the script. It's like,
that's all it was.
This is what it is.
I can take your order.
Check out, please.
I can take your order. Bitch, look at me in the eye. What the fuck? But nevertheless, man, customer service goes a long way. Would you agree?
Yeah, and you know, they started because this was their personal taste, and now
when it's a lifestyle.
2013, it's 2019.
Yeah.
Stay persistent, man.
Come on, son.
Gave me a little encouragement.
Stay the course. Stay the course. What else going on in entertainment?
Okay, so a few episodes ago, we talked about leaving Neverland, and I was a little more like, no, y'all leave Mike alone. He's dead.
Man, come on, man. What you change your mind? Don't tell me no negative news. Don't tell me no negative news. Don't tell me no negative news. We don't want no negative news, man. What's going on with Mike?
Okay, you don't want negative news? Then we should
We gonna skip that. Nah, give it to the people, man. Give it to the people.
He is sick. He was sick. Yeah. I don't know what else to say.
He had a dry heaving cough. We knew he was sick. He died from sickness.
No.
What?
All these boys ain't lying.
Oh, what? I thought it was 2.
It's more than 2. It's more than 2.
Since when? Since the movie came out?
No, in the documentary, yeah.
Okay. Oh.
So it was more than 2.
Okay. It was just 2 producers.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So
20 actors.
Shut up. The one guy, Wade, that they are really giving a lot of beef, saying that he's lying. There's certain things in his story don't match up. Well, there was somebody before him and there were several after him. And so I can't even focus on that one person. It was just the system in which Mike had in place. And so learning this, it's like I fought Michael. I fought people in his camp because y'all knew he was
Hold on, who is saying they fought Michael Jackson?
I'm saying I fought. I put Michael at fault for this.
I was like, these niggas was fighting this nigga?
No.
I couldn't imagine Mike get a fight. Mike might get his ass beat, but he might beat your ass.
But he was so...
He used to be black and strong.
He was so like, the kids were kind of, afraid of, and I just can't imagine that. So this is how he worked his thing. He got the kids or sought out kids around 6 or 7. Right? That's younger than R.Kelly. Was going for his girls, right?
Nigga, these motherfuckers are in 1st grade. 1st graders?
6 and 7. And it would be, he would just meet people obviously randomly. And then if they could dance or could do something special, he would invite them around, right? Okay. He at his concerts.
Over here, Alfonso Ribeto.
At concerts, he had a certain part where kids would come on stage and kind of dance and perform, right?
Talent show.
So it would start off, if he took interest in your son, he would start off inviting the family, meaning mom, dad, brothers and sisters, out. He would pay for everything. Y'all come, enjoy it.
Can you imagine Michael Jackson telling you to pick up the tab? You be like, bitch, beat it.
Well, no, see, this was a part of the plan.
Oh, yeah, but he definitely covering the bill.
Come on and hang out, chill out, be comfortable.
Showing me.
Then when he wasn't performing, everybody would all spend time together with Michael. He would spend time with the families.
Okay.
Right? So as he got more comfortable with the kid and the kid got more comfortable with him, then they would ask to go do things by themselves, not in a hotel, not at home, but just be out, and the mom would maybe give them time to go to the amusement park, shit like that, right?
On the property?
No, this is just out and about. This ain't even them being at his house.
Okay.
Okay, so it starts like that.
Yeah, it's warming them up.
Then it comes to a point where the mom and the parents so goddamn comfortable, which I can understand, that it comes, well, Mom, I just really want to stay in Michael's room. I really want to stay in Michael's room. Okay, go ahead. You guys are having so much fun. Sure. Right? Because in your mind, you comfortable and ain't nothing happening all this time.
Yeah, and
right?
The bed is bigger than your crib, so you feel like,
And when they would be on tour with Mike, the parents would be right next. You know what I'm saying? It was very close proximity, so they felt safe. These boys would say Michael would start off by maybe masturbating or talking about masturbation, right? And then
I thought you said start off.
What?
I thought you said this nigga would kick things off by masturbating. You said start off by talking about masturbation and masturbating are 2 totally different things.
He would do both. Just depending on the level
in front of these motherfuckers?
comfortability. Yes. Right?
Start off with?
Yes.
How? How do you? Man, I hope Emmitt Smith gets in the end zone. What the fuck?
No. He would talk about love. And this ain't just them coming in the room.
Mike, man, no.
Imagine that the whole time he's building this relationship, he's growing it, and then he hits them with when you love someone, these are the kind of things that you do together. Blah,
While
blah, blah.
masturbating, he's having this conversation.
Don't take it so literal, Calvin. I'm not saying he's talking to the boy masturbating, but I'm saying after he introduces it.
Oh, that's on the table
now.
That's on the table.
So they will watch him masturbate.
Never. And go back and tell their parents they did what?
Tell their parents shit because Mike also would tell them, if you laughing, but it's so sick.
That shit is terrible. See, he would tell them what?
He would be like, we love each other. And if you tell anybody, we all gonna go to jail forever.
He would use the J word?
Forever. And so them kids, 6 and 7. This is why he got him at 6 and 7.
Fucking
because they really not.
Yeah, not
you know what I'm saying?
grasping reality. It's it.
He would start off with masturbation, right? Then he would start off.
I can't.
It's just so.
Man, I can't picture this shit happening, dog. Like,
a dead man.
Come on, man. Don't give me that image of this man, dog. Like,
y'all can't see that.
Don't fall for the
can't see that.
I can see that happening.
I can see.
Because then this is what he would do. After he starts a relationship with one, right? And then he goes, I mean, it just didn't stop with masturbation. He introduced some of them to porn.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That would be more believable than masturbation, though. Like on some, this is the wrong channel.
So each kid, it was something
Titty
different.
nipple pink.
Right? He started out with each kid a different way, slightly. But they all were around 6 and 7 when he started.
Yeah, that's nasty as fuck.
Okay, and so then the kid comes around 9, 10, right?
3 years in it.
Certain kids, so the parents, everybody noticed a difference because they don't get A-class treatment no more. He's not paying for everything. Mm-hmm. He's suggesting, oh, you guys come out, but
I didn't even have dessert.
Hotel rooms are not close to his room.
Yeah,
you know
he's distancing himself from the family.
A new kid in a new family is now close to him. You know what I'm saying? So these families would see, and this one is 6 and 7. That kid 9 and 10 now. You older, you know what I'm saying? Now you have the ability to think for yourself or, you know, other influences.
Right.
And so these kids were like, yeah, we would see another kid and he would spend as much time with me. But when he did spend time, we would do these things and then I still felt that love. It was the system in which he had going, right? Allegedly.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm no doctor, but I love Dr. Pepper. So let me just say this. Is it possible that what was taken from him in his adolescent years and that fucking void that existed, you know how a lot of fat bitches don't have dads and they be like, oh, I just want somebody to be my daddy, right? He had a dad. He had a dad that was strong and influential and a mom as well, but he didn't have a childhood. So maybe that was his void that he was looking to fill, and it was like maybe something in between that 6 to 9 time period that was like a big gap for him that he tried to project and live vicariously through these certain age kids.
That's what I tell myself.
That's inappropriate. That's hella inappropriate to be building these relationships with these kids, blah, 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 manipulating their families, the whole 9. But the sexual acts is kind of just hard to believe with absolutely no proof. Allegations that have been investigated.
There was never no penetration.
What? Like what? I don't get. Like what? That's
never no penetration.
What?
But I mean, that's the same thing I said with 50 women accusing Cosby. What? Really? I can't believe that. But I can believe. I believe there are 6 men.
It's inappropriate to have those type of relationships, and I believe there is a dysfunctionality to the way that he approached life and things like that. But the sexual piece, which is in my opinion, the most important piece. You know what I'm saying? I can fart around motherfuckers all the time and just be a nasty nigga. And that's inappropriate. Yeah. But it's like kind of like, you know, it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, man, please don't do that. Please don't hang around these kids. Please don't even give us a reason to assume that you're doing these things versus actually doing those things. You know what I'm saying? And I get where there's smoke, there's fire.
Yeah, and I'm not saying all the kids, right? I'm not going to say that I believe all of them. But I believe he had a system, and he was doing some inappropriate shit that he should have went to jail for with these little boys. And even some of the parents, in hindsight, the dads, because some of them had dads, right? And they like, I just didn't know what was going on. It was a lot of confusion. It was a lot of mess, and I just blame the adults. Yeah. It's even though Mike is an adult and he was confused.
But how is it so confusing when he's paying for everything, and then when he's paying for another family, I see things clear now. Bitch.
Well, no, so they would still be
but they wouldn't be in the inner circle. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of the kids were from Australia. A lot of these kids weren't American boys. That's another thing.
First of all those people on that movie had recanted. First of all, their parents were money. They were found out to be extorting him for 10 years prior to them coming up with those allegations.
Because let's just say.
Then they had proof that they threw that out of court because the kids recanted it.
Yeah, because who wants to be known as the boy that Michael Jackson molested?
Man, but if the parents, like, that's my thing. If the money runs out.
Yeah, it's for the parents.
But it's already out there though, too, though. So it's like I'm out here, I'm embarrassed. That's not gonna make it go away.
Which was a really, really close friend of his, and even that guy from the Partridge Family, the little what's his name? And he's kind of crazy now.
Corey.
Corey came out, and he's about as honest as you get.
Yeah, he's candid. He's very candid.
You know what
That's
I mean?
buddy ass that was like an 80s movie star.
Yeah,
star.
okay, so they did show Macaulay Culkin, but there were boys before him.
I'm not saying it was. I'm not saying it wasn't. What I'm saying is I don't believe everything that I hear, and I definitely ain't finna change my belief of a dude that is no longer here based on some new news from these new news. Fuck these new news, G.
I'm just, well, I'm
and
not
he probably
saying,
didn't. But
I'm not gonna not listen to his music. I love his music.
Right.
But
So
I'm just saying.
And the shit that he was doing was inappropriate. It
was enlightening.
But I just don't believe there was sexual misconduct.
I believe there was some mess going on, and I just feel like Michael's parents, y'all knew y'all kid had an issue, and y'all should have did something. Y'all should have gotten some help. So I'm not just mad at Michael, but I'm saying
He's the money. He's the
you
money.
got Janet Jackson, so you can't just say Michael the money.
Michael money wasn't like Janet. Janet money is not like Michael money. You gonna be like, yo, okay.
They're neck and neck.
I doubt that. Maybe now, after however many years he been gone or whatever, maybe neck and neck now. At their climaxes, she was not even close. No disrespect, she cold as fuck.
Yeah,
but her money was not Mike money.
But what I'm saying that to say Catherine wasn't stuck. Like, I think Catherine just didn't want to see it because that was her baby. But somebody should have said something. And that goes to Michael Jackson's camp, R. Kelly's camp, Bill Cosby camp,
all y'all campers. All y'all campers.
Is seeing this shit happen, y'all should say something.
Jesse Smollett's camp. We ain't forgot about you, nigga. Why would you do that? Why would your camp allow you to do that? But yeah, I just think, again, don't believe everything believe none of what you hear, half of what you see. Shit, a quarter of what you read. Like, I don't know the fraction for that one, but at the end of the day, man, I don't believe it. I believe he was inappropriate for the types of relationships he had with these young people. I don't believe he was sexually abusing these young people. I feel he was being extorted, and when that money ran dry, now they're like, what's another way to get money off this shit? Shit, a tell-all or a write-all or a see-all with a movie. Fuck that shit. I'm not saying it's 100% wrong. I'm just saying I think it's not 100% right. Also in entertainment, man, we got you know what I'm saying? We got to make a decision, too. We got to make a decision. You said you're going to stick with the music. You sticking with Robert and Mike?
I don't know.
Yeah, nah.
Now,
because then you guys not listen to anybody they influenced either.
Look, so I was watching the Cosby's yesterday, and
on what?
On TV1.
Oh, they still got Cosby?
Yeah.
Shit, TV1, hello.
Me and my kids was watching. They was
on,
laughing.
man.
I was like, yes. But I saw D.L. Huguley that says he's still gonna listen to Michael Jackson and R. Kelly as long as y'all still keep listening to the national anthem.
Straight like that.
Hey, do you stop being Catholic? If you know.
Right. Yeah. All them fathers. All them fathers.
Yeah. Not boycott.
No, they sweep that under the rug too.
We very selective with the things that we stand for and against, man. That's why when anybody jumps in on a particular issue, I'm like, why you and why now?
Well, no, I am with the priests either. That shit is gross. And I got sons, so it just bothers me when you talking about you messing with little boys.
And that be the thing, like, why does their religion, I guess, swear that as a father you can't indulge in the flesh? You should be able to have a wife. And
you need to have something, apparently.
This is going to keep happening, dog. You're going to surround this nigga with ulcer boys, and that's going to turn, that's like a nigga in prison. He like, well, I just look at soft niggas as bitches, you know what I'm saying? So I want to fuck them. I don't want to fuck these niggas, but I want to get my nut off. So you surround these fucking dudes with kids that swear you'll never touch a woman. He's going to touch something.
It's literally.
Man, change the rules, Vatican. Get this nigga a wife. Get all fathers, mothers. For Mother's Day and Father's Day, respectively. And you said you still fucking with the R shit. A little bit.
I mean, if it comes out, I'm
if it comes on, you're not gonna stop. You might not seek it out.
Yeah, but
you're
I'm
not going.
to
You know what I'm saying? And it's funny though, because when you hear R. Kelly being played in a venue now, it's like you kind of just be doing your thing. It comes on, and you ain't gonna notice it right away. But then when it comes on, you like, and you check around and see who's with us, who agrees. Who agrees? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's this quick little check-in now. But at the end of the day, man, I look at my artists from Kanye to Robert to Mike to everybody as entertainment, man. If the music moves you and if it's entertainment, I say still rock with it.
Your personal life I have nothing to do with.
On the real. So look, guess who's coming back? Who that? Guess who's Bizak?
My boo.
Who that?
Is coming to Ravinia this summer.
Oh, shit.
If you haven't seen the lineup, you might want to go check, get your tickets, because T.I. is coming to Ravinia.
Oh.
Yes.
T.I.P.
Yes.
Coming through the VIP.
So that's my favorite, but you
Ravinia
got...
is a nice venue for events to
It's
begin with.
beautiful. I'm so...
Have they ever done hip-hop there? I haven't seen. I thought it was more
50
of a...
Cent went last year.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Whoopi Goldberg. I saw her last year.
She sings?
No, she does a stand-up.
Oh,
it
okay.
was,
She's good? Is she
it
good?
was amazing.
Yeah, Sister
Just
Mary-
because,
Sister
you know,
Mary
you
Clarence.
grow up watching
Yeah,
her.
Sister Mary
so
Clarence.
to hear her
Jumping
talk
Jack
about
Flash.
some real stuff
Ghosts.
was awesome.
Roots.
Okay, so you got... You done?
She was in something else. Land Before Time. What? No, she was like somebody's...
Color Purple.
I said Color. Didn't I?
No.
I said Roots.
Yeah, she was
Lion
one of their
King. She was a
Roots.
voice in Lion King.
She was a hyena.
There we go.
Okay, so you got Mary J. Blige coming.
Yeah, I saw her. She
You
was
got
good.
Jennifer Hudson.
J. Hood.
Lionel Richie.
Lionel.
Who else? T.I.
T.I. gonna be a good
more
one though, just
person.
because he got
Hits.
he took like his past
Wait,
2 or 3
so-
CDs that are like woke as fuck. You might not have a lot of hits, but his early
But you have to
catalog will
understand,
move
though.
you.
I hope T.I. comes like July, August when
Yeah,
it's
when
warm.
it's nice and
Because see, they put our acts in June because it still be kind of chilly. June or like September.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping
Oh, but
Mary
we'll turn
and
all
them
the
is
way
like
up, yeah.
around July,
It was
August.
just last year. She comes annually.
She came last year?
Yeah, I went and saw her
No,
last year.
so they invited her back.
Okay.
I know
She
I
did
have
well.
seen
She did
her
well.
live in concert. She's
Yeah.
cool. But I think this time they said she's just coming to do the My Life album.
Okay. She
That
actually was
was a good
singing her
album.
heart out. A lot of hits off My Life. And it started raining. And it was like, motherfucker. And you know, it's mostly females out there. It was just beautiful. Everybody out there dancing in the fucking rain and singing Mary J. Blige word by
I
word.
wish I was there.
That shit was decent. And the train ride there and back,
Isn't
niggas
it-
be lit as fuck.
Look, my mama put me on 7 years ago.
Yeah.
So I've been going
That
out
shit be
there. And you can tell when they have black acts because then
Oh,
all
yeah,
black
you know
people
what
come.
the train, you tell the train ride up. It's like the goddamn nigga Rolling Stone.
But you do have to go listen to some of the other stuff because it's
yeah.
a really nice vibe
Yeah.
with different acts, you know.
Yeah, and you just gotta know how to vibe out.
You got to bring your shit.
You gotta bring your
Pack
shit.
your bag, bring your stuff.
Get your shit.
Yeah.
Get your nice little blankie.
It's an event.
Yeah, you don't want to miss it, man. So shout out T.I., man, doing big things popping, little things stopping. And I think that about wraps us up for this week's segment of entertainment on This, That, and the Third. Literally.
Klesproduction, yeah, that's me.